has been a while to upload some stuff to the channel. I have some content coming up with the computer build that I had recently and more. But for the most part, let's get started with the S. I'm loving the show, love what they're doing with it. Tricking fans of, the comic book or other sources of media dealing with Superman IP and things, and making you think you're going in one direction and going in a completely different one. It keeps things fresh. The writing ends up being more engaging and it just makes you want to watch more because you don't know what to expect, or you think you know what to expect. And I like that. I'm enjoying that. So please keep doing it. Season 1 was good. Season 2, so far, I'm enjoying it. Spoiler. Okay. Tricking people into thinking that Doomsday is coming, but in fact, it's Bizarro. I was like, oh man, that is so cool. Most people don't look at Bizarro as being either a threat or deeply intriguing until you look at some of the writing for his character within the past, I'd say 5-6 years in the books has actually been pretty interesting, at least for me. I've enjoyed it. So anyways, interesting to see where they go with that. They're still somewhat going in the vein of, well, there's an evil Superman out there. So it'll be fun to see if they go in the way of the classic comic book style or in the more recent writing and see how they work that out. Either way, I'm just happy. Sorry, super psyched. That said, moving on to the Book of Boba. Okay. I will say that yes, there were some times in the first few episodes that left me wondering, okay, this is going to be a slow build show. That's fine. Don't have to rush into everything. Build your story and characters. But then also wondering, how much backstory are we going to get? And also, spoiler, okay, how come your boy didn't remember his armor was taken off? What he did to get out and things of that nature. And say, oh, maybe he was delusional from all the heat and trying to escape and stuff like that, and he just passed out. Okay, cool, no problem. He gets it back, and then some weird stuff just happened. I'm okay with fans of any IP. They get a chance to be in the IP because they've been fans of it. I've never had a problem with that. I will say that the idea of some of the aesthetics for the time period, so on and so forth, being used the way they're being used is an interesting choice. I can't say I hate it, but I will definitely say it did surprise me. It's like, okay, well, let's see what else is going to happen. Now, the idea of the Easter eggs of things that Thundercat was using on his attachments and how they tie into the prequel series and things of nature, cool, no problem. But I will say that I do feel like there are some very strong tie-ins to the Super Sentai, Saban, Power Ranger, VR Trooper, Ultraman kind of thing, and it's just it's kind of weird. I'm not dissing it, but it's kind of interesting to throw that in there. I thought they were going to pull out morphers and and then come together at some point. Anyways, not hating, but it's a different direction, definitely. The pacing of the show has been interesting. I would like to see a little more interaction between Boba and some other people. Walking around, getting respect from people, and trying to figure things out. That's fine. I'm just hoping the next couple episodes are going to be on point. That said, this most recent episode with your boy Din Djarin, ho, yes, I like it. And I like it for so many reasons. One, I love the Mandalorian. Helmets are over there and all around, and Grogu sitting over there, kind of stuff. But I'm saying that because, one, room is cold. I'm saying that because they actually gave us a chance to see how the clan that he was with and the group that he was with, how they perceived the storytelling and the lore of Mandalore from a different point of view, how they viewed Bo-Katan and her family, her group, the history, all that kind of stuff. And it's nice to see the two different points of view and how they actually coincided with each other. Now, there is a fan theory that the armor was part of Darth Maul's group when he took over, which was also part of the Death Watch. Which is why she's got the spikes on her helmet. It's like, huh, I actually didn't think about that. That's kind of interesting. If it's not cool, if it is, it's even cooler, just to see how they tie it into the story, if that ever happens. Having one of Vizsla's descendants come up and try and basically take over the Darksaber was also kind of interesting, how they're taking the Darksaber storyline, the history of Mandalore, having the prequels tied into this, basically the prequels and the originals, and leading into other stuff. It's interesting to see how they're tying all that kind of stuff together, be it aesthetics, ships, the lore, locations. It's interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm really liking it. And this last episode definitely made me feel better about where the story could potentially go from here. Him missing Grogu, heartstrings, because it's like, yeah, that's cool. I get it, man. I hope he gets to see him. The idea of him not having the proper training and actually hurting himself with the Darksaber, I thought was interesting. Him fighting against it, because are they trying to say that not only does he need training, but he needs to learn a different way altogether? I'm glad that they're not hinting that he's force sensitive or not force sensitive kind of thing, where that doesn't matter. But him trying to fight with the Darksaber, it's constantly getting heavier because he's trying to use brute force. I like that. And it's sticking with, excuse me, sticking with the storyline from before. That's cool. Hopefully, he'll get some training from Grogu, or I don't know why. Part of me feels like maybe it'll be Ahsoka. Ahsoka is going to train him or give him some advice if it's not coming from Luke and Grogu, which I'd be happy either way. If you really want to throw things out there, he ends up meeting Ezra, and Ezra's the one that initially trains him because he's becoming a master kind of thing, or has become a master in this particular sense. I don't know. Either way, I'm just happy where the show seems to be going. Definitely psyched for the next episode. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Hopefully a better weekend. Sorry for the very long yet short recap review. I will be streaming. I'm trying to work out the schedule. Hopefully next Tuesday or Thursday, Japan time. And the reason for that is because of some shows and some filming that I actually have here. Anyways, love you guys. Appreciate the support. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Keep soup.